What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Chill Will back with another video. This video is gonna be a quick video. I ain't gonna try to hold y'all too long, but man, I was just at home just chilling and watching some old film on the Cowboys, in particularly 2016. And I noticed some things from our old a lot of y'all call them old now, but I was noticing some things from Ezekiel Elliott, man, and so I went back and I was looking at some game film from 2016, and I went to last year, and because you've been hearing a lot of people talk about his 2016 form, and can he get back to it, and is he washed up now, even though he came off damn near 1,000-yard season last year, which I think, as I will try to show you in this video, was a miracle because that offensive line was terrible last year. And other factors with him losing Dak, and it's a lot of things that happen, man. I think Zeke is who he is, but Zeke has always been what he is, which is, I think, he sees where he wants to go. He hits it. He's one cut and he's downhill. That's who he's always been, all the way back to Ohio State when we first seen him. So I don't think much has changed with Zeke. Is Zeke, the running back that's a game breaker? No. Is he a running back that, can overcome a bad offensive line? Not necessarily. Can he still make plays? Yes, but I don't think any back in the league could have overcame some of the troubles that we had last year. And in this video, I'm gonna try to break down some of the stuff that what I saw in 2016, and then I'll run, some plays from the Arizona game last year. So let's get started. So with this look here, man, you got Zeke in the backfield right there. So with this look here, man, it's just basic Gary formation, man. Two tight ends on the field. I think this is first down, if I'm not mistaken. And 9 times out of 10, y'all know what that Gary regime, man, we were gonna run. This is not a Jason Gary bashing video. I'm just poking a little fun. But let's run the play and just see how it goes. Okay, you see Zeke. Good first step. Sees the hole. Down there, boom, boom. Nice 5-6 yard gain, man. But as we switch to this camera right here, let's pause it real quick. Now let's look. Now, for Zeke to be good, he is a one cut, see it, go. He is the see it, one cut, go. That's who he is. That's who he has always been. So when you have a back that's see it, hit it, go, one cut, the numbers have to be there. And what I mean by numbers is that you have to have an advantage whatever side you're gonna run. You got 2 on this side, you got 3 on this side, and this is a 3-4 look, by the way. This is Green Bay base 3-4, nothing fancy. And you got your mic in the middle of the field. So basically, what you want to do in this look, for Zeke to be good and for Zeke to be effective, you have to have him running into fronts that are favorable for him. Can he get 3-4 yards in an 8-man box? Yes, but this is a very favorable look for Zeke. Now let's just run the play. As you run the play, Leary, Tyron, Frederick, all one-on-one. It's just him and the linebacker. He sees where he wants to go. He makes one cut. Nice 5-6 yard gain. That's who Zeke is. I think this is the very next play after that. That's who he is. Zeke he sees where he wants to go. He hits it. He makes a cut. He either gets tackled or he breaks it for a little bit longer. So right here, this is just a toss sweep. And this is just space. This is favorable numbers. One person to beat. Hold on, let's run that back a little bit. Run that back a little bit. This is one person to beat right here. And Zeke does what he does. This is him in 2016, by the way. He does what he does. So keep it rolling. Nice little 15-yard gain. Looking at it from the overhead cam. All right, let's pause it. Favorable matchups, favorable numbers, man. This is what you got to have with Zeke. Like, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's even. And then you probably got your corner, and then you probably got your receiver on your corner. So that's pretty easy for Zeke. Run the play. Got a nice little toss sweep. You got a crack black with a Lucky Whitehead. It's just favorable numbers, man. He's one cut downhill. That's who Zeke is. This is in 2016. And this is with, I think Dez was hurt. If I'm not mistaken, I think Dez was hurt during this game. So the starting receivers were, I think, Bryce Butler and that Butler and Terrence Williams. And that has to play a factor in Zeke's ability to be able to run this year. Like this play here, man, this is just Zeke just being Zeke. He sees the way he wants to go and he's going. Now, if you're gonna sit here and tell me that you don't feel like Zeke has this still in him, then we can just agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. This is Zeke. This is what he does. This is boom. He sees the opening on the outside. He's gone. He's gone. That's what he does. Now I think Zeke still does have this. Is he as fast as probably what he used to be? No, but he also hasn't been. I think I seen a report today that he's down. Like his training camp weight is down to like 218 pounds. I think he came in at 218 pounds or something like that. He ain't been 218 in a long time. As we get older, we get slower, but Zeke ain't been 218 in a long time. I don't feel like he's that much slower than what he was back in 2016. But here we go with this play right here. This play here is from the Cardinals game from last year at home, Monday Night Football, if I'm not mistaken. A very hard game to watch, by the way. But to get my point across, this is what we're going to do, man. Now, this is with Andy Dalton. Now, he has a trio of receivers, but the quarterback is super important in this scenario, man. This is why everybody has to be healthy coming into this season. Because, yes, can we still put up points if somebody goes down? Can we still be potent if somebody goes down? Yes, but to reach our potential and to reach where we're trying to go, everybody has to be healthy because everybody on this offense helps everybody out. In this play alone, let's look at how many players are in who are backups. Okay, you got quarterback, you got tackle, you got the tackle. Cardinals are not running anything complex. They're not running anything that's hard. This is just a basic stretch play to where Terrence Steele, and I think this is Brandon Knight on the outside. Brandon does an okay job, but this is when your O-line has to help you, and it has to help a back like Zeke. Zeke needs his O-line to initially hold serve. And as we run this play, you'll see that didn't happen in this play. So let's take a look. Play gets blown up. Like, I don't know what, I'm not an offensive line guru. I don't know what Terrence Steele was doing on this play. He just got beat. But he wasn't the only one to get beat. Connor Williams gets blown up in this play as well. So as we run it, see CD's in motion. Let's pause it right here. See, it's a very favorable look. Andy gets to the line. He checks the lineman. He checks the defense. He kills the play. He's not wrong in this particular play for killing the play because it's a favorable. Look at the numbers. You want a double here. You got Badias one-on-one, and you got Connor right here, and you got Knight for the end right here. So if everybody does their job on this play, this is a nice 5-6 yard game. The problem is here, and the problem is here. You cannot get blown up off the ball. There's no back in the league who is going to break this for a touchdown. It's just not going to happen. You have got to have consistent offensive line play, and we did not have consistent offensive line starters for that matter, let alone play. So I think that played a big role into Zeke not being as effective as I think that he will be this year. So let's run the play. See Andy gets to the line, kills it. It's favorable. He likes what he sees. He likes what he sees. Goes down. Now watch Connor and Terrence on this play. Let's pause it. By the time Zeke gets the ball, now Zeke is just getting the ball. He already has to make his cut. Now look at Terrence right here. There's no way you're running into that, man. There's no way. There's no way. You as a running back, you should not have to make your cut as soon as you get the ball. That's not favorable football. I think we are at our best as Cowboys when we play favorable football. When we control the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball and we play favorable football. This is not favorable football. You as a grown man cannot get blown off the ball 3 yards by the time the running back gets the ball in his hands. That's just inexcusable. And I don't, this it can't happen. This cannot happen. This is just bad football. But this was a constant last year. Yes, Zeke fumbled. Yes, he did this. Yes, he did that. Now this is what I mean about favorable football. Okay, you got your two tight end look on the left side, but we're trying to get Zeke to run into favorable numbers. Let's pause it one more time. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 8-man box. You got an 8-man box. You have an 8-man box, but as you can see on the right side, the matchups are a lot favorable. You got 3. So you got 3-on-3 on this side. You got 5-on-5 on this side. It's just basically 1-on-1. If one of these misses blocks, you're trusting Zeke to be able to do his thing. If one of those guys missed a block, you're trusting Zeke to be able to do his thing as you run to the left side. So let's run it. As you run to the right side. Sorry, let's run it. It's a very good run by Zeke. Now, if you're telling me Zeke is not, with a healthy offensive line, he's not capable of running into favorable fronts, this video ain't for you. I think Zeke is still very capable of running into fronts. Look at it from the overhead. Here we go. And I don't think Connor did Connor did what he was supposed to do on that play. I think I think he could have held that one a little longer, but it is what it is. I think the things with Zeke, I think, are correctable. I think that they're fixable. I think that with number 4 being back, with Dak being back, with with a lot of the, of course, with Lyle and Tyron healthy, I think that plays a big role into the effectiveness of Zeke Elliott. I think that us staying healthy is a big part of where we're trying to get to. Everybody's important. Everybody's important in the NFL, man. You can't lose starters how we lost starters last year and expect for your best players to be able to play their best. It's just not that kind of league. It's only 1 or 2 quarterbacks, and probably that's it. It's not many people who are going to do what they do regardless. With Dak being back, it puts us in favorable matchups. No matter, Mike McCarthy said something today about it being all about concepts. He wants to run the same. It's not really about the plays, it's about the concepts. And conceptually, you should be able to get, if we stay healthy, conceptually, we should be able to get favorable fronts for Ezekiel Elliott to do what he needs to do. I'm expecting a big year from Zeke. I'm expecting big numbers from Zeke. I'm expecting anywhere from 1,300 to 1,500 yards easy, with probably about 50, 60 catches. Probably another 400 to 600 yards in receiving. Bounce back season for Zeke, all pro season for Zeke. If we stay healthy, I don't see anything otherwise. I just don't. I really don't, man, because because with us, you can't play an 8-man front against us. You can't. We're gonna kill you. You can't disguise. You can't. Every play when we're healthy, Dak is going to know where he's going with the ball, for the most part. You can't disguise any coverages against us because we are going to kill you. Our offense is that potent. We are up there with the Kansas Cities and the Tampa Bays. You're going to have to beat us man to man. And that's favorable. Last year, it was not favorable. Last year, matchups, it was 8, 9 men in the box. Even with those receivers, teams didn't trust Andy enough to beat you. So with this year, with Dak being back, with our tight ends being back, with our tackles being back, hopefully between, Connor and the 2 Connors, hopefully, one of them can stay healthy to prove that he's strong enough to take the other Connor who's not as strong at the point of attack spot. Connor Williams, that's my biggest problem with him. I just don't think that he's strong enough to be an offensive guard in this league. Hopefully Connor McGovern can stay healthy enough to take Connor Williams' spot, because I just do not think that Connor Williams is strong enough at the point of attack to play offensive guard in this league. But, part of being an NFL player is being available, and he has been available. He, along with, Lyle being back, along with Tyron being back, along with Dak being back, Schultz being back, it just put this offense in another mode. Like this is Kansas City. Like this is Tampa Bay. Like this is an offense that you cannot stop. We are going to put up 30, 35 points a game. There's just no reason why we shouldn't. And and I expect Zeke to be a big part of that. But man, just wanted to break down a few plays about what kind of went wrong, what kind of went right. Comparing Zeke in 2016 to to last year, and things that he did right, things that he did wrong. But yeah, man. Until next time, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what y'all thought about this video. Tell me what y'all think about Zeke. Tell me if you think that he can. If you are one of the ones who feel like he's not where he was in 2016, can he get back to that point? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, y'all. Peace.